investigation for years. Idiots. You're about to be moving away. You could possibly be moving across a body of water, but you're coming out of rough waters in the smooth sailing. Some about a confession here. Somebody confessed. There's a Gemini that's in prison that confessed about everything, their part in it and everything. Because again, they're not having in this person, when they find out who this person is that's taking a stand on them, they're going to be shocked, because I feel like this person's been in and out of prison a lot. They never expected this. They never thought that this person, they thought this person was an OG, like, you know what I mean? That was like all ride or die. This person's not. First of all, this person's fake as fuck. Let's just throw that out there. All right. And not only that, they put on a persona that they're just somebody that they're not. And this person's like older now, right? They're not used to, they're like, it's not that bid, okay? It's not like this is not the bid, and they're looking at possibly the rest because of their age and everything, whatever they're in there for is something serious, you know. And they're going to be doing, like, probably they're going to be passing away in prison most likely. And they're not with it. They're not like trying, and with it being like they're getting like however they were treating you, confirmation, however they were treating you is what's happening to them. They were stealing from you. This person getting rolled in on, like, people, they're checking in and everything. If you don't know what that means like, you know, when someone's getting beat up or like they're scared to be on that block, they go to the COs and they check in. They get switched to a different block. They get PC status, protective custody status, if they're allowed to. So this person's purposely getting put into RHU, which is the whole, solitary confinement. And even within doing that, like, it's just not the bid. You know what I mean? They're having a very rough, and God's making sure that they're having a very rough time in there. And like they're getting, like, people are like, they're getting commissary. Someone's coming in, rolling in, and stealing. They're like bullying them because they were bullying you, stealing from you. So now this is what's happening to them. And they feel like this is like a big tough guy, right? Who feels like, oh, they're so tough and everything else, put on this persona that they're this big bad, like, you know, and they're not. And now they're getting rolled in on by, like, you know, the younger crew that has, like, you know, that are actually about that. You know what I'm saying? And this person's like, their age is just not. So now this person's telling on them, and I feel like this person's going to be moving from one prison to another, from like a higher, like a worse prison to, and they're going to realize, oh, okay, every time they do this, like, they're getting better sentences, right? Or they're getting to a better prison. It's getting lighter for them, right? It's getting easier for them. And it's because they're doing the right thing. King of Pentacles. You're moving out of rough waters into smooth sailing, all right? And you're about to be into this King of Pentacles energy, because whether you're masculine or feminine, because whatever they stole from you was a lot of money, property, land, God knows what. They want you to be nervous and in your head about whatever you're doing, about your purpose. They want you to second guess yourself, because they know whatever you're doing with your purpose, you're working for God, right? God is our boss. So obviously, and God takes care of all of his, you know, beloved, what do you call it? Oh, someone's name could be Kev or Kevin, because that's crazy. I just said beloved, and I don't normally say that, but Kev says that all the time, intuitive Kev. And what's crazy is right before I went to go set this this reading up, I mean the video up, you know, like the camera up, all of a sudden intuitive Kev's video just started playing as I was going in to delete the old video. So Kev, this might have something to do with you, or someone's name could be Kev or Kevin. This might be your reading, Kev. I don't know. Or someone's name could be Kev. Or your intuition is extremely strong. You could be a Leo, you don't have to be. Or you're just like, your intuition is extremely strong. Now going back to the bracelet, okay? But it was weird because I was deleting. I wasn't even in YouTube. I was in my gallery deleting the video from last night so that I can do this reading. And all of a sudden, I heard Kev's voice, and I was like, "What the heck?" And in the beginning of his reading that he did last night was started playing. I'm like, "How is that even happening when I'm not even on YouTube?" So I don't know. It's either your this could possibly Kev. This could be your reading too, or this could be your intuition is extremely strong, okay, and you're listening to your intuition. Your name could be Kev or Kevin, or someone's name could be um someone's name could be Kevin. It's involved in this, or your past or loved one could be named Kevin or Kev. Somebody's name could be Keith. Somebody's name could be Todd, first, middle, or last. They don't want to fight with you. They don't want to fight with you no more. They can't. They know. You fought. You fought the battle, and they know that they don't got the fight in them, but you do. They're being like, very you've been very passive during this too, okay? Very passive aggressive, right? It's a very complex situation, all the trickery and everything else that they pulled on you, but you, instead of fighting back, you could have, now if you would have collective, had you gone and clapped back, you would wipe all these idiots out. Like, they would be done. It would be a wrap. But somebody could be a rapper, or somebody could like rap music, all right? What do you call it? But you don't do that. You've been very passive aggressive. You just focus on yourself, right? And doing whatever. And yeah, you can be doing. Don't fight back, okay? Don't do that. Like, now, if somebody comes up to you and puts their hands on you, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, knock that bitch out, okay? Don't just stand there and get your ass beat. What the fuck is that? No, knock somebody the fuck out. What? But make sure they put their hands on you first. You're protecting yourself. Like, what the fuck? Don't just stand there and take an ass whooping. Absolutely not. You give that ass whooping, okay? I don't give a fuck. Sue me, do whatever the fuck you want. It's not gonna happen. Like, you ain't gonna tell me, like, no, that's crazy. You whoop someone's ass, they put their hands on you, and you whoop that ass. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. And you're protecting yourself, self-defense. But like, what I mean is spiritually, they're sending all these attacks to you, and you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're sending all these attacks to you, and you haven't done anything back. Now, had you done one, if you would have got low vibrational, sent one thing to them, it would be over. Yes, you can do return to senders because you're just returning what is being sent to you. You're not accepting what's being sent to you, and you're returning it. Do it however you want to do. I feel like the best way to return a sender is with love and light, because they don't know how to handle love and light. All right, and you're still staying in high vibration. But do whatever the hell you want to do. But I'm just gonna remind you again: if somebody comes near you and puts their hands on you, knock them the fuck out. I don't care. Knock them out. Teach them a lesson. Some of these people that's what they need. You know what I mean? Manifest them getting an ass whooping when the cops come get them. I don't fucking know. That's what I'd be doing. They're getting caught up. Yeah, like I caught this card. For all the illusions, the lies, the betrayals, the manipulation, all the attacks. You have a lot of opportunities coming your way. They're nervous because of all the illusions, all the everything, all the attacks they sent you has come back. All the smear campaigns, everything, it's all come back, and everything they had to do to steal this or attempt to steal this. You have a lot of opportunities coming your way through whatever you're doing, because you're coming out of rough waters and smooth sailing. All right, step back from everything to gain perspective, and that's what you did. You took your time. You sat back. You evaluated the situation. And you realize that you're not the only one that's being attacked. You're not the only one they're doing this to. And even though it could have hurt you to call judgment, but you knew it was for the greater good. Right? You knew that, like, all right, you're not the only one they're doing this to, so it's not fair. Yeah, you can take this, but other people can't. Think about how many people that other people they did this to that didn't make it, that weren't strong enough. How many other people they would continue to do this to that don't have your strength. So you sat back, evaluated the situation. You're like, all right, yeah, this might hurt, but you know what? You're saving how many other people, including your own bloodline and yourself. And you called judgment on that ass, and you did it very much so balanced, so very much so divine, and you took your time to do this. And because you did that, you're going to be, and your patience and everything, and your faith is paying off tremendously. Now, all these little idiots, now they have to take a step back and realize that everything that they're going through now, all this karma and everything, is because of what they did to you. They came up against an earth angel with multiple different illusions, attacks, smear campaigns, and now it's all coming back to them. Wow, all greatness is coming back to you. And since you stayed so balanced, so patient, so you took your time with whatever you're doing, right? You're not dragging your ass, but you're taking your time. You're thinking before you speak. You're thinking before you do things, right? You're not acting off of impulse. And you're doing everything balanced and out of love and light is why you're going to have so many opportunities coming your way. And they can't stop it. They can't block it. There's nothing they can do. And anytime they think their little simple-minded little fool brains, okay, the size of an ant's little turd, okay, a baby ant's turd, mind you, they think they're all genius and shit, but they're not. They thought you were slow, right? They seriously thought that, like, they used your kindness for weakness. They thought that you were an easy target. They thought you were so gullible that, this, that, and the other, just to find out that you're a fucking genius. Just because you don't speak on things, you sit back and you could be a Pisces. You don't have to be, but like you sit back and you observe. That's what us Pisces do. We sit back and observe. And a true genius never lets anybody know just how smart they truly are. And don't let anybody know everything that you do know. You sit back, observe, watch what's going on, suck it all in, put it in your frontal lobe and let that fucking marinate. And then, take your time, evaluate the situation, what's going on here, piece everything together, listen to your commands by God, and do whatever you strike when you need to. Judgment's been called. And now they're starting to think like, damn, wow, Collective really is a fucking genius, because you are, okay? And, what do you call it? They're also thinking about everything that you know about these people. You know a lot. You know a lot about every one of these douche magooshes. Enough to put every single one of these away for the rest of their life, and they know it. Now they're really shitting bricks. Because they know you know what they've done to you. They're scared of what you know, what you're going to do with the knowledge that you have. You would think they would take a fucking leap of faith, knowing damn right well you can put these idiots away for the rest of their life, just off of what you know about them, let alone what they've done to you. But no, they still want to try and cast illusions and do more magic, this, that, and the other, try and run and everything else, knowing damn right well you cannot run from God. This is 2024, the year of the dragon, the year of 8. What goes around comes around. It's the year of karma. This is why you're getting so much good things coming in, and they're getting their asses handed to them. Everything's falling apart for them. Every seed that they plant does not grow. It doesn't germinate, let alone grow. While every seed you plant is growing triple. Without even fertilizer, because God's fertilizing it. And you're very much so grounded, very much so rooted. What is up with the stem fly? I feel like this could be your reading, Kev, because remember, usually a lot of times when I do a reading, and remember, like Kev was saying before, like anytime I go to do a reading, a big ass fly comes in, and there's a big ass fly, and it just made me think of that when it just landed on my lap. And the last time I did a reading, this little turd nugget was in here. What are you doing? Kev, this might be a reading. I don't know. I'm not saying this could be, multiple people's readings, but I really feel like, I don't know, Kev, you may want to watch this. Oh yeah, guys, Kevin, I'm talking about, it's Intuitive Kev here, and also Fire Sign Intuitive on YouTube. He's amazing. He's one of my favorite readers. All right, 2 ones. That's the one that did this bracelets, and also my favorite tarot cards is his deck, the Kipperish deck. All right, yeah, whatever. Believe in your personal power, justice, boldness, dominant. Yeah, because see, whatever their plans were to come up against you, they did, they strategically planned a lot of bullshit, a lot of lies. They didn't just They thought shit through. Conspiracy to the fullest of all degrees. And there's evidence of this. People are getting multiple conspiracy charges. RICO Act. The RICO Act in itself could be 30 fucking years in prison. Just for the RICO Act in itself. The RICO Act is when you get with a group of people and you decide to do fuck shit to somebody. Plots and plans in a group within multiple people, like, 2 or 3 people, right? Or more, you know what I mean? And there was a whole society of these people. There was like a whole group of them. So they're getting the RICO Act, yes, without a doubt. They're getting conspiracy charges. That in itself is sometimes conspiracy can be worse than the charge itself. And with the RICO, when one person does something wrong, they all get charged for it. So if one of these people happened to unalive somebody or attempt to unalive somebody, even the ones that weren't involved in it, that had nothing to do with it, they didn't even know about it, they're going to get charged with that. Y'all should have thought that through before you started any clubs or, got involved in any clubs or groups, covens, secret societies, cults, or just got your little simple-minded fool asses together and decided to come up against somebody. Y'all didn't think that through now, did you? But y'all thought you were cool doing it, right? But God, though. Whatever you're planning, you're about to, you could be a seer. You've seen this shit coming. You see all these illusions, all the attacks, everything coming from a mile away. Before they can even think it up in their simple-minded little heads, okay? You already know what they're doing. You know their moves before you see their moves. Literally, I'm also getting somebody could have had a download. They could have had a vision of, you could have seen them literally in the act doing it. You could have astral projected and seen them. This is so spot on for me right now. You could have astral projected or had a vivid dream or something in their plots and seen them plotting and planning what they were doing to you. And if not, like, your spiritual eyes, right? Your sensors go off. Before, you know what I mean? Before these idiots could even think it up, you know what they're about to do. So you're already protecting yourself. Their IQ is at like an all-time low. They're not smart. They think they're geniuses, but they're not. You're planning, you're taking the weight of the world off your shoulders and you're about to have it in the palm of your hand. Visualize whatever your plans are, okay? Because you have many opportunities coming your way. Make sure you think it through. Make sure you read whatever, if it's like a contract or anything like that, make sure you're reading all the fine print. Don't rush into anything. Take your time with these and really think. Don't drag your ass. You know what I mean? Be respectful of anybody that's giving you the opportunities, but also think about it before jumping into anything. But you do, okay? Because all right, be careful because you have a lot of opportunities coming your way, but careful because some of these cups here there's a snake in this one, so just be mindful. And any good business owner, they'll respect the fact that you're not going to jump into something. So if someone tells you, no, you need to let me know right now, this is then don't do it. They want you to know right now because they don't want you to have time to think it over, to ask God to meditate on it and see if what's going on here, if you're getting paid what you're supposed to be getting paid, or if it's a good idea or not, right? And a good business owner, now me, if I'm hiring somebody, what I would want, if somebody wants to jump into it real quick, I'm like, I don't know about that, because then who's not to say that if somebody else comes in with like a similar situation, offers that same person, but like a dollar more, a couple dollars more, that they're not going to jump to that, right? You want somebody that's going to sit back, think about it, and take their, not be ignorant of that at the time, but just think about it. So that person's not an impulsive, they don't just impulsively do things. So that it's your business you're talking about, right? You want to make sure you got the right people. So you just be mindful of that, okay? But yeah, Aries energy here. Yeah, you're planning your whole new world. You have a lot of opportunities coming your way. And you see their shit coming from a mile away. And they're being watched too. Whatever their plans were, they're being watched. What's done in the dark has come to light. All the manipulations, okay? You have hidden opportunities coming that maybe you're not seeing yet. Subconscious illusion, fear, intuition, mystery, deception, dissatisfaction. They're very dissatisfied, okay? And all the opportunities. They did a lot of betrayals, a lot of dark ass, probably black magic and stuff like that. All multiple illusions, Pisces energy. You could be a Pisces, or this could be a Pisces that's coming up after you. I don't fucking know. You put the roles where they fit. All right. There's that damn fly again. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Confirmation. 2:21 on the clock. But yeah, be careful of seeing things that are not there. All right. Get out of here, bye. You fly, no bother me. You have some sort of hidden opportunities coming your way that's like being hidden for a reason, because there's people watching you, trying to stop you, block you. You're also being told to move in silence, okay? Continue moving in silence. Don't go around. Yeah, I know you might be excited about things, but it's just best because you never know who you can trust anymore, you know what I'm saying? Just continue moving in silence. But all the lies and betrayals and everything, or multiple lies and betrayals, manipulation and everything else. Oh, sorry guys, I'm talking fast. Just caught myself. But there's multiple things that they did, okay? That's being exposed, right? Continue moving in silence. 767. Look, 1 plus 2 is 3. So 353. 1212. 767. Yeah, your ships are coming in. Okay, with all your opportunities, everything that you did, all, like, you know what I mean. And they know this is the authorities coming in to arrest them. Find your inspiration to take action. Preparation, planning, expansion. Established force, nobility, success, openness, honesty. Because you've been so honest. You're about to get some sort of honesty because somebody was being honest. That Gemini that's in prison was being honest. There's other people too that's telling. But there's a lot. They're all telling on each other. Okay. They're all setting each other up. But you have your ships are coming in because you're acting, as an adult. You're being very tempered. You took your time doing this. You're in the upright. You're doing what God sent you here to do, and you're not acting on impulse or out of like anger or anything like that. You're doing everything out of love. The highest vibration is love, right? Now your ships are coming in multiple forms. I'm also getting multiple forms of income are coming in, okay, as well. You're about to be branching out, I feel. Okay, like whatever you're doing now, you're about to be branching out and doing other things too. You're gonna have multiple streams of income coming in. Okay, you could possibly end up having like 7 businesses or 7 or something going on. I don't know. Someone's name could be Chandler. Yeah, they're caught. Hangman. They're caught. They're stuck. They're fucked. They could have tried to do some sort of sacrificial rituals, possibly. They're trying to sacrifice you. Look at the world from a different perspective. Yeah, you looked at the world as a different perspective. Waiting, sacrifice, hesitation, suspension, recalibration. Okay. They tried to sacrifice you multiple times, and now they tried to sacrifice you multiple times for whatever they tried to steal from you or whatever they did steal. Now they're nervous because all these sacrificial rituals they've done, they're caught up for, and they also sacrificed multiple people because you're not the only one. Possibly 6 people, maybe 7. Because they're not the only one they done this to or they do this to. Somebody sacrificed their own fucking father. The same person that did this, they did it to their father too. Nasty bitch. 767 sticking out to me heavily. That could be someone's part of their phone number or an address. Or look up the angel 767. I don't know why that's sticking out to me so heavily right now. 5, 6, 7, and then, well, 5, 6, 7, then 5 plus 3 is 8, right? So that's 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8. What goes around comes around. And I'm just sitting here on my front porch singing, this one's for my ride or die. It's Yellow Wolf Ride or Die. They're caught, look, just like I caught these. You walked away, they have to walk away from trying to sacrifice you and do whatever the hell they're doing. They're trying super hard. They cast a lot of illusions. They, you know what I mean? And when you walked away from these douche magooshes, okay, they cast all these illusions about why you walked away. They're also trying to attack you and your purpose because they're trying to get you to walk away from your purpose because you're exposing them. That's not happening. They now realize that they blocked their own path by coming for you. Now they have no choice but to walk away because of all the illusions and everything else. They can't get you to stop. You're too balanced. You're too high vibrational. You're too protected. You're too smart. You're too wise. You're about to get some sort of job, this raise, promotion, something like that. They're trying to get you to walk away. Somebody might try to pay you off for a passion new beginnings. Their goal is to come pay you off. Possibly might even try to pay you to walk away from your purpose because you're exposing these people. But that's not gonna happen. You live for this shit. Like, wait a minute, what? Yeah, justice, baby. They're gonna try. They also know about how they're paying off the justice system. That person's losing their job too. There's authority figures losing their jobs. Someone's losing their badge. There's a judge that's getting fired or something. Or a lawyer or something. 272. Wow. 272727. Look. And a 27 here. You're about to get a major payout from the justice system. Somebody was paying off like the authorities. Whether it was they cast a lot of illusions, they now have to walk away from paying off the justice system too because whoever's in the justice system is telling on them because they know that they're under judgment. This judge, lawyer, whoever this is, cops, whoever this is, because you're about to get truth and clarity, cause and effect, eternal justice, balance, fairness, accountability. They now have to take accountability. This dumbass Aquarius and anybody else in the Libra because things are getting balanced out. You're about to get a major payout from the justice system. Somebody's going to try and settle the shit out outside of court. They're hoping that they can, I don't know, cast some more fucking lies or whatever, God only knows, and try and get you to walk away. If they pay you, pay you off. But you got to remember, you're not the only one they're doing this to. You need to help these other people too. And that's what they were contemplating on doing, but they still didn't even do that. They just went to trying to pay off the justice system even more. Somebody's trying to keep this outside of court. And they never took that leap of faith, so they're not getting new beginnings. Whatever their goals were to pay off the justice system's not happening. Look, wow, nope, they're going to prison. The Chariot. Someone's going to try and run from jail or run from the cops. They're going to get beat up. Somebody might be trying to pay a cop, like they're going to try and what's that called? Bribe an officer. When they get pulled over, they're going to try and bribe them, or they already did. You're rapidly progressing, they're going to prison. And anybody that paid the justice system off to, they're getting locked up. Anybody that, anybody in the justice system too, that took these bribes are going to prison. Somebody that they were paying off in the justice system was actually an undercover cop. They thought that, you know what I mean? It was a cop. They knew it was a cop or a lawyer or something like that, but they were acting as if they were, crooked, but they weren't. They're actually just doing undercover, like a double agent type of thing. You know what I mean? Like these people knew it was a cop, but they're acting like they were their friends, but really they were doing an investigation on these idiots. So there's something about a hand-to-hand here. The cop that they were paying off was really setting a case against them. They thought that money was going to be able to pay off like this, they thought they were going to buy their way out, by like, maybe because they had a lot of money because it was your money and all other people they did this to. They thought they could just pay off the justice system, but they're not, and they're going to prison. They're going to prison for bribing an officer and also for everything else they've done. They're going to try and run, and when they get arrested, right, they're going to try and flee, and there's going to be multiple people doing this. There's going to be multiple like authority figures. I don't think it's going to be just cops. I feel like it's going to be FBI, CIA, ATF, Homeland Security, something like that. Okay, when they get arrested, they're going to try and flee, because it's going to be like a big raid or something. And when they try to run, they're going to get caught, right? Their goal to run is not going to happen. And when they get arrested, they're going to try and bribe the officer, or, you know what I mean? Yo, let me go and I'll give you money. I'll give you this. I'll sleep with you. I'll do this, that, and the other. And that's just going to get them even more trouble. Idiots. They're going straight to prison. Somebody also has cancer and it's rapidly progressing. Like they could have been in remission, but then it came back, or it just like took off. Okay, it's because of what they're doing. They never made things right. They were supposed to make it right with you, and they didn't. So now somebody's health is really bad right now, and I feel like they're not telling anybody about this confirmation. They need to, because their health is really not good. But you've been praying for your truth and clarity. You're getting it. You're getting 1,000,000% truth and clarity. Yeah, because you took all the physical, mental, emotional, and/or spiritual ass whoopings, and you grew from it. You made it through. You grew, healed, and evolved. And now, when they run from the cops, they're gonna get beat up. You could be manifesting this. I mean, I'm manifesting that. They get an ass whooping. I don't care. I'm manifesting that. They tried to take your life, collective, with a little ass whooping. They deserve it. Okay, manifest that shit. I mean, if you want, you don't have to. I'm manifesting it. I'm manifesting it. Motherfuckers killed my family, okay, and tried to kill me. I'm manifesting the ass whooping. And it looks like it's and it looks like it's happening, okay? I'm manifesting like the judge would be like Oprah Winfrey up in this bitch, okay? You get a life sentence, you get a life sentence, you get to go home. Just kidding, you get a death penalty. Like how Oprah Winfrey gives out cars and shit. You get a car. You get a life sentence. You get a life sentence. You get a death penalty, bitch. You get an ass whooping right here in the courtroom. Believe in yourself and have courage to continue. And you do. And you did. And you made it through. Now they're going through his physical, mental, emotional, and/or spiritual ass whoopings and all the above. And possibly, I feel like you're manifesting actual ass whooping. Good job, collective. I get vivid in that shit too, okay? And I'm a seer. I can like vividly visualize. And I vividly visualize this shit. They deserve it, okay? It's just. It's not like it's not